What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today we are back in the Achievement Hunters playlist for another video. Now for this achievement, you will need to hop into Forza Motorsport 6 for the Xbox One and own the Porsche expansion. If you don't own that, sorry, you can't do this achievement. Now, in today's video we will be hunting the achievement Business in Front, Party Out Back. Now this achievement states, race a front engine Porsche in multiplayer or free play 10 times. So there are very limited front engine Porsches in this game. You are seeing those on your screen right now. All of these are in C class. You have the option to use either the 944, Cayenne, or Macan. Whichever one you like to use is whichever one you want to use. You can use whichever one of those. Now there are several different methods in this video. What I would recommend doing though is just upgrading your car to A class. These cars are quite heavy. I am using the Macan. If you're using either the Macan or the Cayenne, they're quite heavy, so you probably want to throw as much power in as possible. That's just a little tip there. But I did upload a tune for the Macan. If you want to go and download that, it'll help me out and it might help you out as well. It's just tuned for tag, and that's what we're going to be doing. Now I like these videos to be short and sweet, so all of this stuff is obviously sped up, but if you are interested in watching real games of tag and things like that, you might want to check out some streams, because streams, I do streams quite often, and you might want to check those out. Anyways, with that nice little plug out of the way, I would recommend that you head over to Tag. Now Tag, aka Infected, is my favorite game in the game. It's like a little mini game where you go and tag people and stuff like that. If you like King, you can do that as well. It's just A-class competition, so there's only A-class currently, which means you can use this car every time. You don't have to have multiple tunes. Now, unfortunately, I got put on the big map, which takes absolutely forever, especially when you have a small game. So if you are in the position to vote, I would recommend you vote for a small map, because it will save you some time. Now before we continue, I must mention that this is the fun option, and it's not necessarily the fastest. If you want an absolutely insanely quick method, stay tuned in a little bit, because we're going to get into the fast method. But this is very fun if you just want to, play tag with your friends or whatever. It's a really good option, and I thought I might as well throw it out there. But it's definitely not the fastest. Anyways, this was on the big map, so this is the full airstrip, which is insanely large. It's really fun, but it's very large and it takes absolutely forever, so this ended up to be about a 20-minute game. Anyways, my point is, if you have to complete 10 games that are each 20 minutes long, it's going to take absolutely ages. So why don't we just hop into a quick method. Before we move on, I have one more thing to mention. You can semi AFK this. Now, this is at ×10 speed. You can see in the top right that it's blazing past the time. My point is, if you go AFK and you just leave your game open, it's not going to be the end of the world. If you do wait long enough, you will get kicked for AFK, so don't leave for too long. Anyways, with the fun method out of the way, why don't we hop into the very fast, insanely fast method. Theoretically, you could have this done in, like 100 seconds. Realistically, that will never happen because of loading and lagging and whatnot. But you can see, just join up any drag lobby. Once again, my car is built up to A class, so it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you win, lose, tie, whatever. Now, if you're not a big fan of drag racing, you can also perform circuit racing. It's the same thing, really, just around corners, which apparently Mustangs can't do. But that won't be a problem because you're driving a Porsche. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more just like it, be sure to check out the channel and what goes on here. And if you are just trying to bulk up your gamer score, there is a whole playlist dedicated to videos like this with super basic tutorials. So I'll link that on the screen so you can just click it and boom. Anyways, I want to thank you all so very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.